Rome was dying, and nobody saw it coming. By 107 BCE, the greatest military machine in the ancient world was collapsing from within. Soldiers were deserting. Recruitment had dried up. Germanic tribes were slaughtering Roman legions by the thousands. The republic that had conquered the Mediterranean was about to fall. Then, one man changed everything. His name was Gaius Marius. And what he did would save Rome, transform warfare forever, and ultimately destroy the republic itself. For centuries, Rome's army had been built on a simple principle: only landowners could serve. If you owned property, you bought your own armor, your own weapons, and you fought to defend what was yours. It worked brilliantly for local wars. But by the late 2nd century BCE, Rome had a problem. Endless overseas campaigns in Spain, North Africa, and against migrating Germanic tribes meant soldiers spent decades away from their farms. Their land fell into ruin. Small farmers went bankrupt. The very men Rome needed to fight were disappearing. By 107 BCE, when Marius became consul to fight King Jugurtha of Numidia, Rome couldn't find enough qualified soldiers. The property-owning class had been devastated. Marius made a decision that would echo through history. He opened the legions to the Capitacensi, the landless poor, the men who owned nothing and had been excluded from military service for generations. For the first time, Rome's poorest citizens could become soldiers. Volunteers flooded in by the thousands. But Marius didn't just recruit them, he revolutionized them. Before Marius, Roman soldiers were a chaotic mix. Wealthy men had quality armor. Poor citizens made do with scraps. Units were divided by wealth and experience into hastati, principes, and triarii, creating a fragmented fighting force. Marius abolished all of it. He created the cohort system, organizing 480 men into a single tactical unit. Every soldier received identical state-issued equipment: the gladius short sword, the scudum shield, the pilum javelin. No more inequality, no more confusion. Just uniform, professional legionaries. He introduced the aquila, the golden eagle standard, to every legion. Soldiers would die defending it. It became their identity, their pride, their soul. Marius also made his men carry their own equipment and supplies, earning them the nickname Marius's Mules. It increased mobility, reduced baggage trains, and turned every legionary into a self-sufficient warrior. Training intensified, based on gladiatorial techniques. Discipline became absolute. The results were immediate and devastating to Rome's enemies. Marius crushed Jugurtha in North Africa. Then he turned north and annihilated the Cimbri and Teutones, Germanic tribes that had destroyed 4 Roman armies and killed over 80,000 men. At the Battle of Aquae Sextiae in 102 BCE, Marius slaughtered over 100,000 Teutones. The following year at Vercelli, he obliterated the Cimbri. Rome was saved. But Marius had created something dangerous. His soldiers weren't loyal to Rome. They were loyal to him. They were landless men with no future except what their general could provide. They needed land grants, bonuses, rewards, and only their commander could deliver. Marius had professionalized the Roman army, but he'd also privatized it. Generals now commanded personal armies. Soldiers followed the man who paid them, not the state. Within decades, this system would fuel the civil wars that tore the Republic apart. Sulla, Pompey, and Julius Caesar would all use Marian-style legions to march on Rome itself. The professional army that saved the Republic became the weapon that killed it. But it also built an empire. For the next 5 centuries, Roman legions using Marius's system would conquer from Britain to Mesopotamia, creating the greatest empire the ancient world had ever seen. One man, one reform. Rome was never the same.